Am I live? Perfect. Sound is synced. How we doing, everybody? Another day, another episode. This is going to be episode, was it 47? I think. Let me confirm that. Yes, 47. Sorry, I don't see it on my end. I wish I could show you guys what I see, but I have the creator's screen. Episode 47, though. How we doing? New episode, another week, another episode of Everybody the Mom podcast, the podcast everybody the mom is listening to. How we doing? Sorry, just replying to a quick text. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Rudy. Alrighty, another week, another episode. Let's go through our weekly recap. Okay, so let's go with Thursday. Last Thursday was the NFL game. Shit, I'm already forgetting what fucking happened on last Thursday. That would have been the Giants Eagle game. Yo, that game was wild. That was insane. Eagles got smacked. Fuck. No one that I talked to ever saw that coming. That was crazy. Um, fuck. Giants came out. I knew the Eagles were in trouble when they did the four tush pushes in a row. But yeah, they didn't get any rhythm on offense. They didn't get Saquon going, and they just forced Jalen to throw, and then he threw, I think, a pick six, or it was almost a pick six. But yeah, once that happened, it was pretty much over with. They just kept pounding it to him, and they just had guys that are making plays. They had fucking my boy Lil Jordan, bro, Lil Jordan Humphrey. I remember that fucker, dude. That's hilarious. I remember when he made like a huge pass, a huge catch. I mean, I was like, damn, I think the Eagles are in trouble, and they were. And then let me see. Friday, what did I do Friday? What did I do Friday? I think I watched like more Halloween movies, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't go out really last weekend. Like Saturday, what did I do Saturday? I watched UFC with my brother. I'm trying to remember what I did Friday. I think Friday I just stayed in and watched like I think I started rewatching the Harry Potter movies. Yeah, I think Friday rewatching Harry Potter. Started that. Thank you, bro. B-Day stream. Yeah, I'll get to that in a sec. Yeah, Saturday I watched some college ball, UFC. Mm. Oh yeah, Friday and Saturday I was just really tired because I was helping my dad at work. So I was just really tired by like the afternoon. By like 4 or 5, I was fucking tired. You saw Terrifier 1? I just saw Terrifier 3 the other day. It's on Peacock. The third one. It was. I'm not gonna lie. I think the second one is probably the best one because the first one is like you could tell like they didn't have that big of a budget, and the kills I feel are more like gory, just because they had to like really like go for it. And the second one, it like they had a better budget because of the success of the first one, but they still kept the gore of the first one while telling an original story that they weren't able to do in the first one. And whereas the third one, they continue that story, but it's just not as compelling. Like the performances aren't as good, the kills are still gory as fuck, but I just feel like it kind of like becomes similar to Saw, where it's like the more they go, it's like we'll get to that in a second, Ronnie. Hello, Ronnie. How we doing? How are you doing, bro? But yeah, that was fuck. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, helped my dad at work. I was pretty tired. Ended up just kind of staying in, watching. It's all good, bro. All good. Watching fucking, watching the Potter movies. Terrifier. Like I was telling Chris. Oh, I finished Berserk. That was a big thing, dude. I reckon. Fuck. Where here? Let me show you guys. Berserk. Right right here. I'll put the link in the chat right now, bro. I highly recommend you guys just watch this fucking show, dude. It's on the Internet Archive, bro. This show is so good, bro. You got to see Black Phone 1. Yeah, my brother's girlfriend recommended the first one. She said it was good. Um, the trailers look pretty cool. Like like Ethan Hawke is like in this creepy mask. He's like stalking kids over like a phone or something. Yeah, it looked pretty cool. Um, I have to give it a try. What's up, Rudy? Or I think Rudy, did you hit me up for Tron? Rudy? Tron? I think Chris told me about Tron as well. Oh boy, did you see it already? If you did, tell me out of 10 if you saw it. Like a. Oh, okay, not yet. Here we go. Here we go. I'm kind of down. I'm kind of down because I haven't seen the first one from like the 80s. Uh, so Chris, we saw Tron 2. That's technically Tron 2. Tron 1 came out in like the 80s, I think. So here, like a lot of people don't know this. Tron 1982. This is the original Tron movie right here. But look, like obviously the effects are dated, but this was like groundbreaking for its time. Dude. First, like full, like almost not full. Of the movie was CGI. You get what I'm trying to say? Like before this, there wasn't a lot of shit. Like this is how the fucking cars look, bro. Back then, you know what I mean? And this was like just like crazy graphics. But we saw Tron Legacy with Eric. Yeah, the 2000 was that 9? Yeah, like around '09. We were in middle school, bro. This movie was good. Like, look at the difference in the graphics, bro. Like, look at that. Compare this shit to fuck. This just goes to show you how far like technology goes. And like look at this 82 to like what 99 that the other one came out. Let me see. '09. So that 27 years later. Yeah. Yeah, dude, like look how crazy these graphics go. The jump. Dude, I don't even know the plot of Tron. Okay, so in in the nutshell, Tron, um, so this was like early internet days, right? Because I remember it was a spectacle. Kinda, yeah. Tron Legacy. No, dude, Tron Legacy bombed on fucking Rotten Tomatoes, dude. A lot of people didn't like it because a lot of these movies, in my opinion, are like ahead of their time. You know what I'm trying to say? Like it's like, ooh, y'all aren't ready for that yet, but your kids will really like it. You see what I mean? Like it wasn't that beloved. Bro, from 82 to '09, progress 10 times the upgrade from '09 to 25, not even a percent. Yeah, Ronnie, that's no, so okay. If you watch the 82 version, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen it. I've never seen I've never seen the 82 version. Um, it's very dated, you know what I mean? Like very, very early CGI. It's like have you seen the original Dune? Like from Dune 1980 yeah, 84? Like bro, like look at this. Like you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? This looks like a sci-fi channel fucking movie, you know what I mean? Like look, like you know what I mean? And then compare it to Dune 2 2024. And yeah, I mean, look at this. It's like not even a comparison. It's like a whole different movie. This actually looks like, cinematic. It's like, okay, we have some shadows, color scheme. It's just different. It's different. But back to what I was going with Tron Legacy, I thought was actually pretty good. So it's on Disney. It's on Disney if you want to give it a try. I would give it like a solid B. Like a solid B. Um It's really, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so you were saying the plot. Okay, so there's some. This is like a pre internet, right? Okay, so you have uh this creator, right? The game designer. He's like the main character. He makes this like virtual world. It's basically the internet, bro. But like they don't call it that because it was made kind of like early internet. So he basically makes this like virtual world that he can go into. Well, he goes into it because there are essentially programs, like AI programs within that virtual world that are trying to escape and or come into the real world to like take it over. You get what I mean? That's generally the gist of it. And the way they fight is with these like hold up. Shit. Is with these like cycles, right? Like these bikes. They like ride these things. And they have, like the fucking thing behind them, like the like a stream of energy behind them. And if you hit it, you die. You know what I mean? You basically fall over and die. And all you are is like code. So in the second one, what yeah, exactly, dude. I'm not kidding. Like they have all of these crazy vehicles. Like you have like a disc, so it's basically like your code. So like you have a fucking like a disc that's like on your back, and that just scans you, and you have like all your fucking like information in that thing. It's pretty cool. Um, they also have like different like energy weapons. So like some people have like, I'm not even kidding, dude, like straight up lightsabers. You know what I mean? Daft Punk was the fucking the soundtrack for Legacy. So like effects, action, um, like its overall spectacle like is really good. The only problem with it is that like the characters and like the story, the plot is very thin. Like it's very obvious. It's like, like it's not that deep, but it's really cool. It's really cool to watch. Yeah, like flinging frisbees. Yeah, dude. Like Ronnie, I highly recommend this one. Like, let me show you. Let me see if they have one. Yeah, like they have like literal lightsabers, bro. Like batons. Where are the vehicles? But yeah, the fucking yeah, like this one. They had like this like four wheeler was pretty cool. Seeing it in the movie. They had like this like plane, almost like a. But yeah, I don't want to spoil it. Stay to watch it for yourself. Um, yeah, like I said, flinging frisbees and shit. Deadly tricycles. um, but yeah, with Tron Ares, that's what I was gonna look at. Tron Ares. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Because okay, these movies have always historically like not been liked, by critics. So lately, I just kind of got to go with more with this. And it's like, okay, do I think it's an 8 out of 10 movie? Probably not. Probably not. Let's go. Let's compare. Like, I don't know. Let's go to like IMDb, and then we'll go to like Metacritic and compare. Okay, it's like a 6.7. It's like a 7. All right. Uh, what's like the letterbox? We'll go to letterbox. I haven't used that shit in a while. All right. General user score. So it's like fuck, man. I'm not gonna make the joke. It's like a, you know what I mean? Oh dear. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm not gonna make the joke. I'm not making. Yeah, I put it in the fucking chat. Um, what's another? Here we go. Here we go. Letterboxd. I have an account. I haven't used that thing in so long. Let me see. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, this is what I've heard the most. This is like the consensus that I've heard, that it's like that like it's pretty much like a music video for like Nine Inch Nails, and that the soundtrack for Nine Inch Nails is really good. It has good effects, it has good action, but the story is like ridiculous. Like I've heard some wild shit of like in terms of who's in the movie. It sounds like a good time with the movie. The actor from Legacy should have been Nightwing, bro. Dude, they fucking canceled Tron Ascension. I don't know if you guys knew this, but they were gonna make a third Tron movie like early. I remember this. Shit. Oh, fuck. I forgot when I heard about this, but it was like early 2010s. Because I remember they were gonna go, go out with the new Tron movie. But here's the problem, bro. Here's the problem with these fucking movies. So I remember the shit came out in was it like 08, 09? Shit. That's why. Look, 170. 170 budget, only made 400. So that's why it didn't make enough money to justify it. And then on top of that, it was this came out like '09, and then early 2010s. That's when like fucking MCU just took off. So their money wasn't going towards like this shit. And for like just movie math, you got to make times 2.5. So you got to make 40. Like they should have to make over like at least 425 mil just to like break even. And it made a lot like, in terms of like not even like merch. Like I didn't really see a lot of people like buying it was I think like a cult classic. I think you consider this. But yeah, dude, I think this is a pretty fun time. So that's why I kind of want to give the other one a chance, Give Aries a shot. Might as well, right? See what we got with that. Cuz I think there should be a lot of tickets available. Yeah, because I was looking at this and yeah, bro, it has a budget of 180. This Aries one is gonna make less. It's already making less. Yeah, it only opened at 33. It had a bigger budget bigger budget, smaller opening. I think the other one opened at like 44. This was opening like at 33, and then it goes down and down, and then knowing because the way fucking movies are, it'll be on streaming like it'll be on Disney Plus like by November. It'll be on Disney Plus probably by like Thanksgiving or fucking what's that shit? I mean, yeah, Christmas. But yeah, I'm so down. Like I'm pretty down to watch. It looks like um, there's enough there. Because I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't hate Jared Leto. I know a lot of people don't like him, and I get it. He's kind of weird. He's like kind of a creep. Plus, there are those like let me show you. Jared Leto, like those cult like pictures. Like I don't. It's not even like a cult picture. It's just like this isn't a good look, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's just like what the fuck are we? What are we doing here, bro? It's just kind of weird. Um, but yeah, I mean, even before all this weird shit, I mean, I thought he was kind of like not the best actor, but he was okay. Like he was all right in Dallas Buyers Club. I mean, no, he was good in that. I was thinking of American Psycho. Yeah, I mean, multifaceted in the sense that, I mean, 30 Seconds to Mars, musician, singer, songwriter. I mean, yeah, like I don't think he's like the greatest fucking thing in the world, but I don't think he's like it's gonna be like, oh, because he's in the movie, he's gonna be bad. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. I'll still see what's up with it. Shit, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? But yeah, it's like yeah, we'll see what's up. Like for example, like the fucking Morbius movie, I never saw it because it just looked terrible. It looked bad, like with or without him. You could have put in fucking Keanu Reeves, fucking insert whoever, insert like your favorite actor in the world. Put Tim Chalamet. Who cares? You know what I mean? It still would have been a bad movie. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It still would have been bad. And that's just how I feel with like a lot of the other projects like that he was in. Like I didn't watch Morbius. What was that other one? Like the Suicide Squad. Yeah, that one. Yeah, his Joker was really bad. Probably the worst one. Um, yeah. So there's just like I get it enough there to like. But yeah, that's enough of that. All right, let's get into this. As Ronnie was saying. All right. Let's go through Peacemaker real quick. 'Cause that shit fucking sucked. The okay, the finale was probably an F. The whole season, like at first I gave it like a C plus, but now I'm thinking more like a C, dude. And it's like yeah, like D for DC. You know what I mean? Fuck, dude, what a fall! Like what a fall off. Because I mean, season one I thought was pretty good. I thought season one was like a solid B, a very solid B. Um, all right, where should I begin with this? I guess I should start with season one. Okay, so season one came out like in the middle of COVID, and it was kind of a weird time because I was getting kind of so this will explain as to, like how I feel about this show. Um, and at the time, I started getting a little underwhelmed. I kind of felt like I was being strung along by the Marvel shows, a lot of like the Marvel shows, Disney Plus, as well as fuck what was the other thing, Star Wars shows, um, and it was specifically I would say WandaVision, Loki, fuck what was the other one? It was like perfectly through my head right now. Gotta go through them. Obi-Wan. Fuck, what was the other one? Mando at the time was pretty good. I don't think I was watching House of the Dragon yet at that time, or I don't think it had come out yet. But what I'm basically trying to say is I was watching a lot of shows that started off good, and they were, towards the middle, I saw a dip in quality, and then I kind of started feeling a little strung along. And then towards the finale, it's just like, well, we're not going to resolve anything that we set up, or we might like touch on it, but it's really just set up for the next thing. You know what I mean? Just set up for the next project that we're doing. Hey, because you're gonna watch it, right? You know, you're gonna keep watching. You know what I mean? You got to know what's gonna happen next, and that's kind of how it felt. Um, for especially a lot of the early like Disney Plus shows. Um, yeah, like WandaVision started like that. Moon Knight ended up that way. Like a lot of shows, they were just something feels weird here. Where it's like, hmm. It's like we start off with a couple like good episodes, like two, maybe three good episodes, usually two, and that like hooks you because it's like, okay, cool. Like now I'm justified. I have a reason to keep watching your show, your whatever 8, 10 episode series. But then towards the middle, there's like a dip in quality. You're like, wait, something doesn't feel right. Like I feel like this episode either stretched out, nothing's being resolved, it's too short, it's the pacing's off. It doesn't feel like there's a beginning to end where it's like a cliffhanger to like give you a reason to keep watching. And then by the time you get to like the sixth episode, it's like, well, what the fuck am I watching this for? But it's like, oh, the finale is like 2 episodes left, and it's like, oh, you got to see this. It's gonna be amazing. And then you get to it, and it's like, well, that was kind of cool, I guess. I guess that's like it's a lot of it does it's not justified as to how it gets to that point. The show doesn't build itself to have it make sense for it to get to that supposed conclusion, which isn't even a conclusion at the end. It's just like, hey, tune in next time to Woody's finest hour, um but with season one with Peacemaker, it didn't feel like that. It was like, okay, you're giving me an original character from a movie. Uh, the first, well, the second Suicide Squad, the Suicide Squad, and say, okay, he was a funny character. John Cena, like at first, I was like, fuck, I don't know what to think about this. I don't know if he can carry a whole show. I thought he was funny because I've seen him in other movies like Trainwreck. Um, other performances that I'm used to seeing, like his kind of like joyful like gag, but never like this, where he's like basically like an asshole Captain America, like will kind of just do whatever needs to be done, whatever kind of deal. Um, and by the time like the show started, it was like, damn, this is like really funny. There's a lot of action. It's like not mature in the sense that it's like takes stuff seriously, but it's like a lot more gory, um, a lot more like serious situations. Like uh like having him spoilers for his backstory. Yeah, like his backstory, for example. I won't go into it just in case you guys want to watch the show. Like the backstory with his brother, with his dad, him getting out of jail, like just the certain situations that he's involved in. Um, and then sorry, I'm gonna text real quick. Ba 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 ba. And then by the time you get to the, well, not even the end of the show, like the middle of the show, there's like a lot of like emotional weight with the characters, just because you see like kind of what they go through in their backstory and what they've gone through from the film. That it's like, okay, I care about these characters, like you built to that point, and leads to not only a fulfilling finale, but like action packed. It was like, okay, like everybody got their hands dirty in the finale of the first season. You have the fucking Justice League show up, like two of the actual casts are actually there talking, fucking cracking jokes. It's like, holy shit, like this show is really fucking good. Like I'm not saying it's like you know the Breaking Bad or anything, but it's like a solid B. I'm like, okay, this is good. And then season two was announced, and then it was so hyped up, coming right after Superman. That I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be a good show. There's some characters from Superman. They're gonna be in it. I'm like, all right, we got something here. James Gunn is back. I'm like, all right, let's fucking go. Coming out right after Superman. Let's even better. Um, and then not only that, but like Gunn was fucking hyping up the last few episodes. Like I could go through, like there's like a few clips of him saying like the last three episodes are like you gotta watch, like those are like the ones, like that's gonna set up like the future of DC, like that's gonna be the direction moving forward. So I was like, all right, these last three episodes, and it's only an 8 episode show. I'm like, damn, we must be cooking here, like this is gonna be fucking good. Superman was like I thought it was like solid B plus A minus. I'm like, all right, so this show, season one was a B. We should at least be getting like same similar quality, but nah, man. Like, okay, the first like two episodes were like, what the fuck? Because you have, I mean, shit. I'm not gonna spoil the whole show, but I'll go through a rough of like what happens. So you have with the characters at least. So you have, we'll start with Peacemaker. He's just not happy in this world, like in this universe. So he has like a pocket universe similar to like what Lex Luthor has, but that actually works. And so he goes into that universe to like tie up loose ends, get rid of shit. And so he goes in there and actually finds a world that's like perfect, like to a T for him. It's like everything that was wrong in his life, in his world, it's like, dude, everything over here is just like right. Like he like literally like he's the man in that world basically. And so he's just kind of like torn, like, damn, like is it even worth staying here, or should I just go to a different fucking world? and that's like literally the entire season. Like up until episode like 7. No, like 6, episode 6. Because episode 7 was when, okay, so it builds that up to episode 6, and then he finally goes, and then episode 7, his friends pull him out. They go in and get him out. And then they find out like what's really going on, and it's the whole kind of like nothing is what it seems. Even if you think so, like basically there's no perfect place. Like there's no utopia. You're never gonna run off anywhere or find a place that's gonna be like a utopia. It's gonna be just perfect. Like no, something's always gonna be wrong. But you just gotta like learn to like live with it, learn to deal with the things that are wrong in your life, so that way you can learn and move forward. And it's like, yeah, like that's a pretty like solid theme. But dude, for 6 episodes, and not just that, 6 episodes of that, and the pacing of these episodes were bad, because not only are they like stupid short, they're like 30 minutes maybe of content. Dude, like a lot of the music doesn't fit. It's a lot of like glam rock, like late 80s, early 90s, like hair band. It's just like this doesn't fit a lot to like what's going on screen with the characters. It's just kind of like mm, like at least with like the Guardians, like or and in Superman, like the songs kind of like uplifted the scene. It like there was a good mix, a good cohesion, where it was like, but what you're seeing is being elevated by the music, and the visuals match the sound, and it's just. But here it was just like, all right, I'm gonna bump my favorite Def Leppard song, and we're gonna go, and not even like Def Leppard, like obscure, like a little more obscure, like hair metal bands, and it's like, okay. um and so that's Peacemaker. Well, just the main character. Um, we hardly get any vigilante, which is bad. Which I think was bad, because I think he's one of the best characters. And when we do get him, he's just kind of like there. He doesn't really do anything. He's kind of annoying. He's always just like saying these same ad lib, not funny jokes about like, oh, did you know that sloths only live 3 years in the wild or in captivity? And it's like, okay, dude, like how is that a joke? Like that's not that's he was like, oh, did they have manta rays? And it's like, okay, like the first couple of times was kind of funny, but then now it's just like it's not working. And you could tell a lot of these jokes were like on the fly. They weren't written. They're just like, all right, like get in the scene and just make something happen. It's like, okay, well, mm. um Economos was okay. He's never really done anything really for me in the show. He's just kind of like low key comedic relief, and he was okay. He wasn't bad. Hardcore, his wife. That's the thing, dude. Like, I just I just don't care about her at all. I honestly thought she was gonna die this season. Like the show starts with like her getting her ass kicked, and it's like, okay, like it's not bad. Like seeing that. Like, because she'll go to like bars and like get like pick fights, and she'll win, but then because it's kind of like realistic in the sense that like, dude, she's like yeah, she's like a government agent with training, but then a day she's just a person. She's just a human. She can only beat up like so many people until she gets tired, fatigued, until people fight back. She can bleed too. She's just a person, and then yeah, she gets her shit rocked after a while. um but it's like with her, it's this whole like, will they, won't they, with Peacemaker, and then with them going to the other universe. I thought they were going to do more with that, like because this show is kind of like multiverse, um in the sense that like they see other versions of themselves, but they don't really do much with it. Like it's so just surface level. Like, oh, that's not me. So then like the two will just like they'll like see each other like, and then they'll just like fight, and it's like, wait, what? Like like, okay, first of all, like if I saw a copy of myself or someone that looked exactly like me, I'm just like, first thing I'd be like, wait, hold up, like, are you like a doppelganger? Like I'm checking like if you're like a clone, if you can like transform into me, like that's like the first thing. Second, I'm like, okay, if that's not on the table, I'm like, whoa, like I got a lot of questions. You know what I mean? Like let's talk. You know, it's not just like you know what I mean? Like on like fucking on site, I'm a deck my a straight copy of me. Like no, like I want to find something else, and that never happened. That never happened in the show. It was just like I guess the one time it did, it was with Vigilante, but it was more like for comedic relief and to drive the plot and to drive the plot forward. It was never for like oh let's be clever about it. It was more like, "Oh, is your favorite food pizza?" And it's like, "Yeah, mine is too. Um, do you like dogs?" Like, "Yeah, I love dogs." And it's like, okay, it's kind of funny, like a little bit, but like, you know, um, and yeah, dude, like, I think it was just the characters that they set up this season. I mean, even like Frank Grillo as Rick Flag Senior, like he was better in the cartoon in Creature Commandos. Like, literally, Creature Commandos was better than this. And Creature Commandos, I thought was like a B minus, C plus, no, like a B minus, ultimately. But this is just yeah, like weird. Like I don't think I could recommend this to people. Like there's like a weird orgy scene that goes on for a while, bro. Like it's like, yo, dude, like I don't know if this is like someone's porn audition or whatever, but this is not like I don't know. I understand it's HBO and it's like technically mature TV, but it's like, damn, dude, like that was wild. Especially for like a superhero show. And then, like I mentioned, it's kind of predictable because the show's kind of building itself up to get to that big reveal of going to the other universe and like finding out what's wrong with it. Oh no, everyone's you know what I mean? It's like okay, it's kind of shallow, you know. It just didn't feel it didn't feel like it was earned. And honestly, like the seventh episode was the best one. And that's when they go to the other universe, they find out what's wrong, they try to get Peacemaker out, they try to get him back, some shit goes wrong, and shit hits the fan, and they gotta fight, and it's like I think should have been the finale. And then we get to eight, the actual finale of the show, and nothing was resolved. Literally nothing. Only like some of their emotional beats with the characters, like fuck Adebayo like saying goodbye to her companion or her spouse, but that like her I, we got one other scene with her and her spouse in the whole show, in the whole season, I mean. And it's like, so two scenes, and I'm supposed to care, and one of the two scenes are in the finale. Like no, it's not earned. You didn't earn that. um and then you have the rest of the gang, well, all of them, just starting their own organization, which is fuck, not Outlook. That's a Windows shit. Checkmate, and I'm just like, okay, insert obscure comic reference here for the fans, and it's like I'm not expecting Superman to come out, but like, okay, you had Lex Luthor. Could we maybe get another Lex Luthor scene in the finale? Because this leads into Man of Tomorrow. I'm led to presume, right? That's the next movie after Supergirl and Clayface. So, and Clayface has nothing to do with this. And we'll get to Supergirl in a second after some comments I heard that were made. Um, but yeah, this season just was not fulfilling at all. Um, they set up, like I said, some organization, and then they throw Peacemaker in another universe, and I'm supposed to care about that. And it's like, okay, like I care about him, but I know he's probably not in any real danger or in much danger. I'm sure he's gonna come back or come. He'll either come back jaded and some other with a different outlook at life, or he'll die. Oh no, I don't think he'll die. I think he'll hmm, come back as with a new outlook on life, or hmm, maybe combine the time. No, because I feel like because it was pretty much set up as like a prison planet. And so yeah, like this show, it just I feel like going back to what I was mentioning with Marvel is falling into that trap of here's a good hook. I'm gonna the show's gonna well, the first two episodes for like a good hook, dip in quality, but I'm gonna string you along, and then we get to the finale, and instead of giving you something fulfilling, it's like you're gonna keep watching, right? You'll be back, right? Like you're gonna, you want to see the next thing, right? You want to see where the story goes, right? And it's like, well, kinda, not with that attitude, you know what I mean? um, and on top of that, like what they've set up is, the similar traps that Marvel did, where it's like multiverse, their own version of like the TVA, where someone could just hop in and just throw you to another universe, and it's like, okay, and then just the stringing you along with for the next big thing, the next thing, the next thing is like, oh my gosh, there's so many next things that we can get excited about until there is no next thing, and the next thing is supposed to be Supergirl, and that comes out next year. Which, back to what I was saying right here, I heard this exactly. Go to Games Radar. So they were asking the main actress, like about it, and she basically said this. And this is what I was getting back with Ronnie earlier, is that yeah, like James Gunn is getting two James Gunn. It feels like the gun's jammed, or the gun only has one bullet, and it's like, how many. Don't get me wrong, I love the Guardians. Okay, I think Guardians of the Galaxy 1 is probably top 5 MCU movies, period. I think Guardians 3 is amazing. I watch those two all the time. Guardians 2, I'm not that high on, but I still think it's like a solid film. I think it has a really good soundtrack that carries the movie a lot of the time, or uplifts it. But dude, like, you had those three. You had the Suicide Squad. You had Peacemaker. You had the Commandos. You had the Justice Gang. And it's like, dude, how many times are we gonna do this? You know what I mean? Like, I understand it's an original story, based off Woman of Tomorrow. The Tom King wrote, different director. It's a completely different team. It's like, I get that. That's them. That's them. They're not you. But it's just, can we, the Guardians are great, but can we get something else? Can we, there's only so many Guardians I can sit through. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Alrighty. So that was the main topic of today. I will now be going into this week's picks. Oh boy, here we go. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below for what you guys think is gonna win. Here we go, bro. All right, starting with the Steelers and Bengals. I'll be going with the Steel Curtain, baby. I think it'll be a low scoring game. That the Steelers win in the end. I think Flacco, like, if you've seen his games on the Browns, a lot of them are like 23-10. There was like a couple blowouts. Bengals cover. I don't even know what the spread is. What's the spread? Like 7 or something? Let me see. 5.5? Fuck. That's weird. That's like a weird. That tells me there's gonna be a lot of field goals. Like seeing something like that. I don't know. I feel like the Steelers probably just win straight up. If the Bengals win, that'd be funny though. I don't know about covering though, because I could see them winning like, because if they win like 5.5, that's like them saying they scored 2 field goals or like a touchdown and like they missed a kick or something. So yeah, 5.5 is weird. I don't know. 5.5 is kind of a weird spread. I don't like those halves. All right, next I'm gonna go Rams Jags in London. In London, 6:30 in the morning. Wake up, boys! Set up your alarms. I will be rooting. Well, going for the Rams. I'm picking Rams. So far I got Steelers because of their defense. Um, and more. Well, do they have more talent? Chase, Higgins, Brown. Yeah, I think this is the defense, and I think just Rogers is outplaying Flacco right now. Rams, similar because of their defense, and Stafford outplaying Lawrence right now. All right, next. Eagles Vikings. Holy shit. That's going to be a tough one. We have a really good Vikings defense. Carson Wentz revenge game? Hmm. Eagles do look beatable. You could throw on them. Yeah, dude. I think the Vikings are going to win it. Give me the Vikings in a slight upset. Give me the Vikings. Yeah. Vikings at home, run game, passing. Yeah, passing game, defense, and Eagles just look beatable. Yeah, beatable on D and slop and one dimensional on O. Like just force Jalen to throw and the Giants won. I mean, granted it was a division rival, so it's not going to be easy. JJ might play. Yeah, I mean, well, McCarthy. I don't even think if I don't think he should. I think I meant Jefferson. I'm like, hasn't he been playing? But yeah. I would still go with the Carson Wentz revenge game. All right, next, what do we got? It's the Patriots Titans. Yeah, give me the Pats. That one's an easier one to, well, easier one to, but like, yeah, I think that dude Titans just fired their coach. They're rebuilding, and Patriots just more talent. Oh, Chris, yeah, past D start of the week. Yeah, I just started the the Chiefs D, right, instead of the Steelers. I'm leaning Chiefs just because they're playing the Raiders at home, and the Steelers are playing on the road, divisional game on Thursday. It could get sloppy. You know what I mean? Whereas Chiefs at home, Raiders, Chiefs. Geno Smith might throw a pick or three. We've seen multiple pick games by Geno this year, so we'll get to that in a second, though. All right, Panthers Jets. Let's go. Keep pounding, bro. Keep pounding. I'm picking the Panthers, dude. I'm picking the Panthers. Uh, yeah, Gino INT is always cash, or Gino like fumble, sack, and the Chiefs are at home, bro. Like it's hard to beat those fuckers over there. Panthers because the Jets are the Jets. Bro. I'm not gonna lie, like the Panthers are rebuilding. I was telling Ronnie, bro, the Panthers are rebuilding. He didn't believe me. I was telling him, dude. I was telling him. They keep pounding, bro. Keep pounding. They can run the ball. Their defense is getting better. The receivers. They have McMillan. Leguez is starting to come into himself. And Young, dude. Young ain't bad. He's like a Steph Curry out there. Steph Curry. Oh my god. Alrighty. Dolphins Browns. Jeez. In October, a mid-October game in Cleveland. I think Tua might die this game, dude, and Miles Garrett gets his hands on him. Chuba's back? Chuba Hubbard? Oh, it's even better, dude, because like you don't want like I understand Dowdle went off, like it's been going off, but it's better for both backs. Um for having them both be there. You know what I mean? So that way, like, because Chuba already got hurt, right? And then they're running Rico into the fucking ground. So it's like you want to have both, so that way, one guy doesn't blow his fucking knee out. That's all I'm trying to say, so that way, like, they stay fresh. Every time they come in, it's like a bam, bam. Like, it's like a good touch of the ball. But yeah, I'm going Browns. Run game. Dolphins D sucks, and Tua and the coach lost. Like, they lost their team and their jobs. Whereas I feel like the Browns are like, they still got stuff to prove, stuff to play for, and the Dolphins, like, they let the fucking Cardinals fucking, anybody, like, if they're up by like 2 scores in the fourth quarter, the team they're playing against will find a way to come and beat them. Alrighty. Ooh, Saints Bears. Here we go. Here we go, bro. You guys aren't gonna like it, but I'm picking my Saints. You guys didn't believe in me last week when I picked them against the Pats, and you guys are right. You guys are right. It was a close game. The Saints lost by 6, 1-score game. There were some questionable calls being in that game. There were some questionable calls. There always is, though, in a close game. There's always questionable calls in a close game. Why do I feel like we can win this one? Saints. The Bears had one less day to prepare. It's against the Dennis Allen defense, so they can be had. They definitely can be had. I've seen it. Attack those linebackers and run the ball on those fuckers. That's how you beat them. That's how you beat those motherfuckers. You can't let them get a big lead early, because they'll once those pass rushers come, bro, and their secondary is very good. Their secondary is very good. I'll give them that. The Bears deep. But man, dude, I don't know. The Bears have more talent on offense, more defense. The Bears should win this game, but I'm picking the Saints. I think I saw a stat that they've won like the last like 7 meetings. So give me the Saints, bro. Give me my Saints. Give me my team. Let's go get our second win against Dennis Allen's bitch ass. Give us another win, Dennis, please. Alrighty, yeah. Next one right here. Raiders Chiefs. Yeah, I gotta pick the Chiefs on that one, bro. I don't think I've seen the Raiders beat the Chiefs in years. And the last time they did was like, because Mahomes couldn't get any offense going. Like, they were hitting them every fucking play. Chiefs, because at home, more talent. They're hot right now. Like, they're starting to ascend. Rice is back. Like, injuries, yeah. Like, yeah, Raiders just not good. Chiefs moneyline juice. Yeah, dude, fuck it. Might as well. If there's one right here that I would. Patriots, bro. Patriots. Right? Patriots, Chiefs juice. Moneyline juice. Right? Both of those should hit. I don't see the Titans even okay. Let's see how the Titans could win. They're at home. They're playing inspired ball because they got a new head coach. That's it. like they don't have better receivers. They don't have a better quarterback. They don't have a better defense. The Patriots have everything better, dude. The Patriots coach used to coach for the Titans. He's for sure gonna dominate their ass. Oh yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. Yeah, it's a Vrabel revenge game. Like, if you could just take Patriots straight up, I probably would. I'd just take Patriots. Probably gonna beat their ass. Damn. Yeah, bro. All right, let's go on to the next games. We got a few more right here. Alrighty. Ooh, Colts Chargers. That's a good one. Colts Chargers. Colts Chargers. Huh. Chargers have good receivers, injuries to the O line. They were able to run the ball last week with Vidal. The Colts D has been had, but they could run the fuck out of the ball. Any dimes? I'm gonna go Chargers here, bro. I'm gonna go Chargers. I'm gonna go Chargers. The Colts did play the Rams here a few weeks ago. They did lose. Granted, they probably should have won if they didn't drop the ball with Mitchell. Like he dropped it like Deshaun Jackson used to do. Fuck, that's gonna be a good game, bro. Nah, dude, I'm kind of because here's the thing. I feel like what the Chargers are gonna do is they're gonna stuff the fucking box and force Daniel Jones to beat them. And I really don't feel like the Colts have any one receiver like a true number one that'll just beat you. You know, like they got a lot of good guys. You know, Downs, fuck was that with Pittman, Pierce. You think you got Colts? I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you. If they can get that run game going, I wouldn't be surprised if they won. But I just think when you go quarterback for quarterback, because I feel like both teams are going to be able to score. You know what I mean? I think both teams are going to get scores. Though. And I think when it comes down to Herbert versus Danny, I got Herbert. But you're right, JT can run all over them. I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I'm gonna go with Charge. And they're at home. They're at home, and the Colts faithful. That last Rams game, they didn't take over the stadium. There was a lot of Chargers fans that game. So I'm just saying, it's gonna be good. It'll be a close one. It'll be a good one. Giants Broncos. Give me the Broncos, bro. This should be a close one. Uh, Mainly because they're okay. So Broncos, Giants, both defenses are very good. Broncos are better defense. Um, I feel like they could capitalize on rookie mistakes. Whether that be Dart or Scattaboo, and I just feel like they have a lot of injuries right now to the receiving core. They're relying on like a lot of guys, it's making plays. Where it's like, yeah, it's one thing making a play against the Eagles secondary that's compared to like Pastor Tan. You know what I mean? It's a lot different against this defense on the road in Denver. Yeah. So give me the Broncos, bro. Give me the Broncos. Give me the Chargers too. Charge. Let me see. Packers, Cardinals in Arizona. Yeah, give me the Packers, bro. Let me see. Packers. The Cardinals is way too injured right now. Relying on Brissett. Brissett might be better than fucking Murray, though. I'm not gonna lie. Harrison's hurt. Yeah, the Cardinals defense can be had. The Packers defense is a little better. Yeah, they're able to run the ball. They're mix of receivers. There's no like true number one, but the way they spread the rock around, better quarterback. Yeah, give me the Packers. Commanders, Cowboys. Give me the Commanders in a probably a shootout. What I would suppose. Yeah, man, similar to like when like they scored like 40 to 40 against the fucking Giants. Yeah, yeah, I could see that type of game. Like both teams scoring 30. So give me the Commanders because they actually have a defense, whereas the Cowboys don't, sadly. Then what's next? The night game is Falcons Niners. Bro, that kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, actually, it's good on paper. 3-2 against 4-2, and the Falcons just beat the Bills. So what do I know? Um. Ooh. And the Niners did just lose their best defensive player, and they're the most injured team. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think the Falcons might win that one. I don't. Give me the Niners though. I think Monday night, them at home against the Falcons, they'll be able to get. They got some guys coming back on offense. Got Kittle coming back, I believe. I think Ayuk or no, not Ayuk, Jennings. But these guys are playing banged up. But Mac Jones has been shown to be able to move the ball. I don't know, man. The Falcons do look good. And it could be a revenge game for Shanahan too. Yeah, I mean, give me the Niners. I think the Niners, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Falcons win that one. That's crazy for me to say. All right, and then our two Monday night doubleheader. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the two home teams on that one: Lions and Seahawks. Two home teams. Uh, I think Baker's playing out of his mind right now. What he's doing with all these injuries that he has. Mike Evans might be back this week though. No Buka. I think Godwin is back though. No Irving, but they have White. So they have weapons. But the Lions at home, dude, they're a different animal. Them in Kansas City, they kept it close until the refs started getting involved, and then you know they lost by two scores. But them at home, that's once their offense starts getting going, it's goes, and hmm, their defense is suffering from a lot of injuries right now. Huh. Yeah, this is another close one. I honestly, there's a lot of good games this weekend. Like in terms of, yeah, like I could definitely see the Buccaneers winning that one. The Seahawks, I just think them at home. Texans are a little bit depleted. They can't really run the ball that well. I mean, they got Chubb and Marks on offense. Collins, Stroud isn't playing that well, but Collins, they've been doing better. And then you got a bunch of guys, Christian Kirk. His name was it Higgins, the rookie they drafted. And yeah, I just think the Seahawks at home are playing out of their mind right now. Darnold's moving the offense. They're running the ball well. JSN's playing great. Defense is playing great. Yeah, just give me the Seahawks. Probably a closer, lower scoring game. Whereas Bucks Lions, I could see a shootout in that one. Yeah, but close game like all these games are close. Let me see. Like the ones that I say aren't, like I would comfortably bet on them. Like, hey, yeah, this team's gonna win. Um, Seahawks, but I want to bet on them. Probably like, yeah, Chiefs. Yeah, it's Chiefs Patriots is probably like the most comfortable ones. It's gonna be juiced out of their mind, but oh well. Alrighty. Let's just go through real quick some of the college games this weekend. No, not to go through all of them, like the big ones. Like this one, LSU Vanderbilt. That'll be huge. Give me LSU. Ole Miss Georgia. That'll be huge. Give me Georgia at home. Let me see. Tennessee, Alabama. Give me Bama. USC Notre Dame this weekend. Holy shit, dude! I hope USC wins that one. It's gonna be hard in Notre Dame. They had a good defense. Gonna run the ball well. But man, the Trojans played hard last week against Michigan. But I think they're gonna end up losing that one, sadly. BYU Utah, bro. The Holy War. Dude, give me BYU at home. They got a good running back, man. They got this good running back, and their program, bro. That BYU is the type of program that you want to have right now in this NIL era, bro. Because you got that Mormon money. You got like a take no shits, attitude. Not just program, but campus, dude. Like holy shit. Like these fuckers don't even drink coffee. They don't even drink soda. You think you're gonna fucking like walk around, partying on BYU? Yeah, like no, dude, your ass is going straight to from practice to the dorm room and studying film. Get in there. You know what I mean? And yeah, them at home, that'll be a good one. That'll be a good one. Got a good Saturday coming up, boys. Because you know what else we got? Last little topic here is our UFC event. Free one in Canada. Starting at, dude, this is a good one. Holy shit. Starting at 1, I believe. Yeah, 1 in the afternoon. Alrighty. Let's start our picks. Debut. All right, let's go with Melissa because she's making her debut. Women's MMA for you. That's women's MMA math. All right, Azamat versus Belgarai. I think this guy's making his debut. Give me Azamat. Wait, actually, Oh fuck no! Give me 6'5" with 79-inch reach. Holy shit! Give me Yusri from the Netherlands. So give me Melissa and Yusri. 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 Give me Yusri with that length. No Diddy. Stephanie or Ravine? I think I've seen Oliveira win. Oh no, I picked her and she lost. That's what happened. Okay, so she said, I picked you. I'm gonna go with Stephanie. Even though you're well, actually, she's the more cut of the opponent. Well, this girl has some muscle definition too. Hmm. 6'2" and 1, 7'2" and 1. Oh, this girl's way heavier. Yeah, give me Oliveira. Oliveira. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm just doing most of these picks are off of vibes. So letting you guys know. Kyle versus Drew. I'm sorry, but there's no fucking way I'm picking a guy named Kyle from Canada over Drew fucking Dober. Not the Iron Chin, not the Crimson Chin. Let's go, Drew. Come on, Drew. Bring it home. Bring it home back to the States. All right, we got Barlow versus Jordan Santos. I think I saw Barlow's last fight and I picked him. He's moving up in weight, it looks like, fighting Santos. Santos has like that weird build. Look at this. Look how his torso like no Diddy. It's like an hourglass. Look at that. It's weird. Motherfucker was like wearing a girdle or something. Yeah, I can't pick that. Let's go with what's his name? Barlow. I can't pick that. I can't. Yeah. Sorry, hourglass. Watch him fucking win. Dominant. Silva versus Park. Hmm. I kind of want to root for Park. Yeah, I'm rooting for Park here. He tasted his one. Oh, actually, but Silva, that should not that bad. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of different Silva. Yeah, go Park. Park tasted his one L recently, and it's good to taste that one defeat in fighting because it makes you more serious your next time. It's like okay, I got to focus more. I can't just expect to come in and get a win. Because sometimes these guys are like they win like 3, 4 in a row. They start feeling good about themselves. They're like, oh yeah, I'm on the next level. I'm gonna get a championship fight. I just gotta beat up this Unk, and then Unk knocks you out, and you're got to go on another 3-fight win streak just to get back in title contention, and that's what happens to some guys. All right, Jourdain versus Davy Grant. Jourdain is a very odd fighter. 5'9", just in his reach. Davy Grant's fights like a motherfucker though, so give me Grant. He has a really good chin. Can take a lot of damage. Kyle Nelson versus Frivola. Wait, isn't this? I think this guy is. What's his? He like trains with uh. Fuck, what's his name? I'm terrible with names, guys. Uh, Sean O'Malley. I think he trains with him, or I might be mistaken him with someone else. Regardless, I'm going Kyle Nelson. I'm going Kyle Nelson. Wait, he's from Canada. Kyle Nelson from Canada. Against Matt. Yeah, I think I'll go Kyle. Canadian crowd at home. I picked Dober last time because he's more of a motherfucker. And he got that iron chin. The crimson chin, I'd say. Cody Gibson versus Ari Klang. Ari Kling. Ari Klang. I think I saw Cody on Ultimate Fighter, so give me Cody. He has a heart. He has a heart of a lion. That one. What the fuck? Furo? Oh, she's actually pretty good. The French woman? Oh, I said that last time and she got her ass kicked. Yeah, give me Jasmine. Jesuda Vicious. Give me Jasmine Vicious. She's vicious, all right. Ooh, dude, these last three are solid. All right, hold up. As a whole card, wins MMA. This could be pretty good. Wins MMA. This could be pretty good. This could be pretty good. Park, Verdun. Yeah, this is not a bad card. Overall, I'll give this like a C plus, B minus card. You got Marlon Vera versus Zahabi. Come on, Cheeto. Come on, Cheeto. Don't lose this one, man. You can't lose to this one, dude. Fuck, he looks fat. I think Cheeto's on his way out, bro. I think taking way too many losses. So Hobby's fat. Nah, fuck it. I'm picking Cheeto. Let's fucking go. Come on, Cheeto. Come on, Cheeto. Just the problem with this fucker is he like it's 3-round fights. He always takes the first round off just to like see what they're doing. And then by like round 3, he starts putting it on, and by that point, it's too late. At this level, at this the way, it's hard to get a fucking finish. And Zahabi, this guy's gonna be moving in and out, picking you apart. This guy's fast. See, I'm rooting for you, Cheeto, but I wouldn't be surprised if Zahabi wins. All right, let's go Mike or Kevin. I'm going Kevin, bro. I mean Mike. I can never pick fucking Kevin Holland in a fucking fight. Hell no. This guy fucks around uh more than Johnny on his parlay Sundays. I'm just kidding. I love you, Johnny. But Holland, man, Holland is crazy, dude. Crazy is the co-main. That's insane. This is how much popularity will get you guys, man. You're still getting co-main cards in fucking Canada. That's insane. Kevin Holland. Hey, hats out to you, man. He's entertaining. All right, and then the one we're all here to watch. Rainer DeRitter versus Brennan Allen. I'm gonna go with DeRitter in the main event. I just think he's the overall better fighter, the longer reach, better submission games, better on the feet, shown after knocking out Bo Nix. And yeah, I just think Brennan's really good. He's gonna have the crowd behind him. I wouldn't be surprised if he wins. But if it goes to the ground, I got Drew Ritter. If it stays on the feet, though, it could be interesting. Definitely interesting. Well, all right, guys. I'm going to end it there. I'm going to have to go enjoy my festivities. Thank you guys for coming. I really enjoyed it. Another good episode, another good week, another good episode of the Everybody and the Mom podcast, the podcast that everybody and the mom is listening to. Thank you guys so much, all right? Catch you later.